YouTube? Riding with Nick is back again. Do a little short moto vlog, let the bike warm up here, and maybe this video will actually get around to editing and posting. I've done like 3 vlogs and I haven't had a chance to post any of the footage because either my camera fucking died or ran out of room or whatever, or you know, my computer was upgrading to Windows 10 yesterday and it took all day because I guess I have a shitty computer. I don't know. But I don't know if you guys seen the video of the little incident that occurred yesterday, but I was going down the freeway doing probably about 75, and from the looks of the video it was a golf ball, and I don't know if someone dropped it out their window or what. Most likely someone dropped it out their window, but yeah, fucking hit a golf ball, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it smashed the housing for the headlight, broke the fucking fairing. Thankfully that's all the damage that I see that did. But the bad thing is that the headlight assembly cost about $450 for the OEM one. Definitely not cheap, and the front clip, essentially, the cowl and the bottom piece together cost about almost $300. So basically did about $700 to $800 worth of damage from a fucking golf ball. It's pretty crazy. So I'm gonna go head to the dealership right now to look at prices and see if I can't figure out something with my insurance to have them cover it for me. I only have a $500 deductible through them, so it makes more sense. And I could just buy all new fairings, but I really love the color of this bike. It's the reason why I bought the bike. I have plans to do some stuff using the color of this bike, so I'm not going to switch to Chinese bullshit fairings or anything like that. I'm just going to probably go through my insurance and get all new replacement OEM fairings for the front of the bike and going to go from there. So unfortunately there's not really much else I can do besides that. And I know you guys can hear my music right now. You know, of all things in the world you think about with a bike, the last thing you think about is hitting a golf ball and having it do that much damage. You know, it's crazy. So yeah, topic for the day. I kind of wanted to talk about cops and my opinion of them, and you know, cops being associated with bikes, so on and so forth. So in my opinion, first of all, I want to make sure that I make it clear that I don't have any problem with cops. Pretty much, let's say 85% of police officers. But you know, I think cops are people just like us. They have to do a job, and unfortunately it's kind of their job to catch us doing dumb shit. So this really is more or less talking about whether or not we should run from the cops. You know, I know it's probably easy for some of you guys, or you know, pretty much all of us together, to run from a police officer on these bikes. You know, everyone knows how fast they are, and it makes pretty easy to get away. However, in my opinion, guys, don't run from the cops. It's not worth it. You know, they're gonna catch you, and when you do run and they do finally catch you, maybe it won't be the first time, it'll be the second or third time, and once they have you in cuffs, they're gonna say, oh yeah, you know, that's the guy we've been chasing down for the past, you know, 5 months, and all the charges from shit that you've done for the past 5 months are gonna come back to haunt you, and you're gonna lose your bike, you're gonna get tickets, you're gonna probably lose your license, you might get arrested and go to jail. It depends on the severity of the crime, you know. We all do dumb shit on bikes, you know, whether you wheelie or you speed or you drop knees in the corner or you lane split when it's not legal. We all do it. By no means am I saying I'm not guilty, you know, but if a cop gets behind you, it's not worth it to run. Pull over. And when you do pull over, you know, just as a precaution, always make sure, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, and it's not to give the police a hard time, but always make sure you're recording the cops. You know, too often do I see people not recording police officers, and the reason why you want to do that is not only for your protection or your safety, but for theirs as well if something was to ever happen. You know, I don't know what could happen, but if a car came up behind, hit the cop, you know, hurt or injured the cop, you know, you have it on video as well as he does. You know, also, you know, if cops try to lie or twist stories, or say you said some shit that you didn't do, you know, you can also prove it. But the biggest thing of police officers, for the most part, is just be respectful. You know, if they're just there to give you your ticket and let you go or whatever, take your ticket and go. There's no reason to argue with the cop. He's just doing his job. The real person you need to argue with is going to be your judge, and that's really the most important thing to always remember. Now, don't get me wrong. I have the problem of arguing with cops. I will literally talk shit to cops, and I will get in arguments with cops. But I will only do that if the cop's an asshole, you know. And if you're always going to have a couple bad cops every now and again. Thankfully, I've never really ran into any of them since I moved to Las Vegas. Metro PD out here pretty much kicks ass and takes names, and they're all pretty awesome, especially the motorcycle ones. But yeah, I mean, you know, just be respectful, guys. You know, but if you do get a bad cop, just understand that that cop is only, you know, just being a dickhead. Maybe he had a bad day, you know. But cops like that are the reason why you record them in the first place. You know, just to keep them from doing dumb shit like that. But as long as you treat a cop with respect, you're going to get respect. Pull over like you're supposed to. Even if you're doing 120, pull over, you know. It's not worth it. The repercussions are not good. And I think that you're retarded just trying, you know. And don't get me wrong, I have friends that run from cops, and I tell them all the time they're retarded, you know. One of these days, they're going to get caught, and as much as I would not want them to, I don't wish them to, but they will, you know, because that's just the way life happens. And hopefully, by that time, they don't, you know, get all these charges or any bullshit pressed on them. And again, you know, that's just my opinion, guys, so take it and do what you want. You know, obviously we can beat this story up all day long and keep going and going, but that's really just what it's all about right now, is just respect police officers, understand they have a job to do, and that's all they're trying to do is their job. So, anyways, we're about to be at the dealership. We're actually going right there to Ride Now Power Sports, where I bought the bike. Go talk to my boy Mikey and see what he can do about helping me out with the fucking fairing. See what happens. I always hate doing U-turns on this road. There's so much traffic sometimes. I guess if I came from a different way, I wouldn't have to do a U-turn here. But fuck it. Gotta love riding that feather and clutch. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go in here and see what these guys can do for me, and we'll talk to you guys later.